Around the Calistoga and Yountville areas in Napa County.
And she joins us live once again, Alyssa, with some of the destruction. Heartbreaking, Alyssa.
That's right. This is what we're seeing all over this Napa neighborhood. Scenes like this. Just yesterday at this time, this was a house that was standing. Now it's really just rubble. We're looking at mattress springs. We're looking at a charred fireplace, what looks like a bathtub, and of course, all sorts of personal belongings. We're seeing power lines down, broken glass. And you did mention some of those power outages. We've seen a lot of PG&E trucks go by, but one neighbor described this scene as apocalyptic, and that really is what it feels like. It is so quiet around here. So many people already got out of the area, but every once in a while you hear that crackling like a campfire, and you realize there are still small fires burning.
I had a very nice art collection. I suppose I'm going to miss that.
Carol Poole and John Osleby walked through their Napa neighborhood, much of it destroyed by a fast-moving wildfire that raced through the area overnight. The fire burned down several homes, including theirs. They lived here more than 30 years.
I'm just going to miss the property. I lived here for so long, and I do wildlife rescue and rehabilitation, and it was very precious to me.
Well, we're staying with some friends, just start over, I guess.
Firefighters from agencies all over the Bay Area came to assist. Captain Sam Labise with the Alameda County Fire Department says his crews have mostly been protecting structures and responding to hot spots.
Winds were blowing 30, 40 miles an hour, and it was just home catching fire. It was just leapfrogging, and we were just trying to stay ahead of it and do the best we could.
Down the road, Luella Hutnick dumped buckets of water on some smoldering debris.
Just trying to stop the flames from spreading or igniting, or just anything we can do.
She was terrified when late last night she saw a wall of flames moving down the ridge.
My daughter and I were up in our balcony and we just started praying.
They gathered their things and left. Dave Simmons and his family stayed up all night fighting the fire themselves.
We stopped the trees from burning, we put out the grass, we kept our propane tank from blowing up. It was kind of scary at times, especially when the wind would kick up and it would blow all the embers right at you.
The Simmons lost power and water and had to pump water from their pool. Their house, which has been in the family for generations, is okay.
This was actually my grandparents' house, and I grew up with all the neighbors, and it's just hard.
Yeah, and the wind really kicked around this fire. So another thing we're seeing is, scenes like this where a house has been totally destroyed, but also some homes and backyards that were completely spared, not touched whatsoever. So it really is an eerie sight here in this Napa neighborhood by Mount George. Another thing that we have been seeing is neighbors really trying to come together and help each other. One problem that we've had out here is there's really no cell phone service. And so people are meeting out on the streets before some of the road closures and trying to share information, anything that they can tell their friends and neighbors about the status of their homes. Reporting live in Napa, Alyssa Harrington, ABC 7 News.
All right, Alyssa, thank you.
All right, of course, property is one thing, and there's been great destruction and loss there, but nothing can replace lives. And we know at this moment of at least 4 confirmed deaths as